Hey, overcomers. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I'm Dara Marie. I'm your favorite mindset teacher. And this is Be an Overcomer, where you are inspired and empowered to walk by faith and use the gift of imagination to create the life you desire. So, overcomers, today's message is what you desire desires you. The very thing that you desire, the very thing that you want in life, your vision, your dream, that goal, that thing that you want to see come to pass, it is for you. That's why you received the idea in the first place. That's why you got the download. That's why God has given you the idea, because you're the person that's supposed to fulfill that thing while you are here on earth. Okay? So just understand the things that you desire, that vision, it is for you. And if you will just stay persistent in your assumption of having that thing, of seeing it come to pass, of knowing that it is done, you will have it. So overcomers, I want to read to you from my latest book, Faith and Imagination, Keys to Effortless Living. And I'm reading from the section, Shift Your World. When you shift your words and inner conversations, the world around you will move to match what you have said. Neville Goddard said, most people are unaware of the fact that our inner conversations are the causes of the circumstances of our life. Whatever you want in life, just decide on it. You do not need confirmation from the outer world. Everything starts with you. If you can see it in your mind, you will see it in your external world. It will become part of your life experience. Many people do not realize the power and authority that God gave us, and that's from Genesis 1:26. Transformation happens when we shift to God's way of thinking, Romans 12:2. Old ways won't open new doors. Doing things the same way will not produce a different result. We have to shift our perspective and elevate our thinking. To be fully awakened in a sleeping world is a level of elevation that some people will never realize. So overcomers, everything stems from you. Your inner world will be reflected outside in this outer world. It's your inner conversations, your inner speech, your inner thoughts, those things that you keep thinking on, those things that you keep focusing on, it will be reflected back to you. Okay? Have you ever noticed people that operate from a negative state, have a negative mindset, always are speaking about negative things and how life is terrible, always talking about their problems and situations and things that they're going through, that if you look at their life, they will always share that some kind of disharmony is happening. Something is always going wrong. Something is always negative. And that's because our thoughts create. In the Bible, Proverbs 23:7, it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. The word also says to call those things that be not as though they are. But too often we keep calling things as they are. And sometimes the things that we're focusing on are things that we don't want to experience more of in our life, but we keep focusing on the negative, and then we wonder why things aren't shifting, why things aren't changing. Things will change for you once you change. Once you change your mindset, once you change your focus, once you decide, okay? It starts with a decision, deciding on what you want and moving by faith, walking by faith and not by sight. Okay? And also, you have to know who you are. It's so important to know who God created you to be. Okay? You are here to live an overcoming and limitless life. You are here to live a victorious life. This is why the word says we are more than conquerors, meaning we were created to outlast any challenge. But the key is, what are you thinking about daily? What is your thoughts? Are you focusing on success and wealth and abundance, or are you focusing on lack, negative situations? Life is so terrible. Things are so terrible. Okay? Are you focusing on what the latest trending thing is that might be negative? What's being pushed out and portrayed? All right? This is where you need to make a decision. Okay? You have to know who you are. And like I shared with you a couple of videos back in the last video, in that season, I realized There was so many takeaways from that season. But because I didn't know who I was, like I didn't have confidence in myself. I didn't understand that God created me, God created you as well to live a limitless life. That we can decree things over our lives, and the things that we decree will come to pass if we focus on it enough. The key is repetition. The key is daily choosing to walk by faith and not by sight. Daily choosing to move in faith and not fear. And when you do that, amazing things start to happen in your life. So because of that, what I walked through in that season, I was filled with so much fear, doubt. And there was like, I didn't know what was going to happen. And you leave yourself open. I look back and I shared with you the ministry story. You leave yourself open to manipulation. Okay. All right. So you have to understand, it's so important to know who you are. And what you desire desires you. Like, that's why you received the download in the first place. That's why that idea was given to you, because you're the person that's supposed to experience that thing. But you have to learn to shift your focus daily. Daily decide on the things you want. Daily decide to place your focus, your thought energy towards that thing. Okay? Too often, just from observing, a lot of people, they don't put their faith to use. They talk about faith, but their faith isn't active, and it has to be active. Okay? In order to see certain results in your life, in order to see certain things come to pass, your faith, it must be active. Okay? So overcomers, I want to also read to you a quote that I wrote down from Neville Goddard, and it's from The Power of Awareness. And it says, "Live your life in a sublime spirit of confidence and determination. Disregard appearances, conditions. In fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. Rest in the assumption that you are already what you want to be, for in that determined assumption, you and your infinite being are merged in creative unity, and with your infinite being, God, all things are possible. God never fails." So basically, he's saying here, deny your senses, deny the evidence of your senses, deny the 3D. So for example, you may have gotten a negative doctor's report. Your finances may not be in a good way. You may be in a relationship or experiencing trouble with people. Deny that evidence. It doesn't mean like you don't see it, okay? But you have to go within, you have to go by faith and start speaking the thing that you desire. Things that are of your highest good. Okay? Because I'm telling you, this world will have you focus on things that are not of your highest good. This world wants to keep you dumbed down, keep you asleep, keep you in a state of confusion, keep you in worry, keep you in lack, keep you in fear. All of these things are not to your benefit. It's to keep your mind at a low level. And the word says, with God, all things are possible. God wants you to come up higher. God wants you to elevate. God wants you to push towards the things that he's given you to do. And it starts with shifting your mind and your thoughts. And know that the thing that you desire, that vision is for you, overcomers. Okay? It is for you to have that thing. If you have received the idea, if you receive the vision, that is your confirmation that it is for you. But your job as a conscious creator, as a person of faith, is to daily decide that that thing that you desire is for you and you can have it. But it's about changing your inner speech. It's about changing your thoughts. It's about changing your words to match the thing you desire. And you continually choose that thing. And that's how it comes to you. As Neville Goddard says, a bridge of events will unfold to bring you your manifestation. So if it takes 1,000 or 10,000 people to aid in your manifestation, they will have to move. That's what he says. Okay? But you have to move in faith, overcomers. You have to not allow what you see in the 3D to hinder what your spirit believes, and move forward in faith and trust that with God, all things are possible. So that thing that you want, it is for you. So overcomers, I hope this encouraged you today. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this message, please comment, share, subscribe. Also, one-on-one, I have one-on-one coaching. It's available. It's in the description box. So until the next video, always be an overcomer.